welcome back to another video. Today is a fun one. We are doing a unboxing video today of some Fairy Loot products and then some random fun Etsy finds. So if that sounds like it strikes your fancy, then definitely hang out with me in this little corner of the internet. It's reading time here at JBay's Corner. For those of you that are new, my name is Jaya. I put out videos every Wednesday and Sunday, primarily on bookish related content. And if that's your vibe, then you're definitely in the right spot. So definitely stick around. For those of you that are returning, thank you for being here. It means the world to me. And it's just been so special creating this bookish community with you guys. So these particular books, I have been waiting for these for a minute. So fun story, I had ordered this set of books from Fairy Loot almost 6 months ago. And when they finally started shipping, I did get notification that mine was coming in the mail, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And I was like, what happened? So I reached out to the Fairy Loot team, and we did actually find out that the books had actually been sent to the wrong address, which was just so sad and so unfortunate. And so I was like, okay, no worries. And their team was amazing. They're like, we're going to send you a replacement. Like, it's going to be fine. I promise. Like, we're going to get you taken care of. So I full-heartedly was like, cool, this is going to be great. I'm going to get my packaging soon with my beautiful books. So fast forward, I get sent a label, or not a label, but I get sent an email with an attached tracking label, basically saying that, hey, your package is on the way. I'm waiting. And then at one point I'm looking at the tracking information and it says it's been delivered. I was so excited. I go to the post the post area, and I'm looking for my package and it's not there. So then I'm like, okay, maybe, it says it was delivered, but it wasn't. Maybe it's actually coming in tomorrow. Looked the next day, still wasn't there. I look at the tracking information again, and it says that it was delivered on June 30th. And then every day after that for a full week, it stated that it was here in California, but the package was nowhere to be seen. Finally, when I was actually looking up the tracking information, it said that on the USPS website, which was not the same company that the Fairy Loot team was using for their shipment, that it had been delivered to Austin, which is where I used to live. And so I was very concerned. I reached out to the Fairy Loot team again, and they were like, oh my gosh, no, for sure. We sent this package out to you. It should be arriving. We don't know what's going on. So they did a little more digging, and they were like, we're going to reach out to the post office ourselves to see if we can get to the bottom of this. So then finally, I received another email saying, hey, the package is coming. And I was so very confused as to whether it was in Texas or whether it was in California, whether it was going to be delivered, whether it was not going to be delivered. And I was about to send a very strongly worded email saying, hey, I absolutely love your team and I will continue to be buying things from your team. But at this time, I would prefer if this order is just canceled, because at this point, I'm just getting frustrated on waiting for this order. And lo and behold, as I'm composing this email and I'm about to hit send, it occurred to me, let's just go check the mail to be safe. And of course, sitting in my mailbox is none other than the package I've been waiting for. So without further ado, let me share these beauties with you. We got the K.A. Tucker A Fate of series. So the first book in this series is A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker. Look how gorgeous this cover is, guys. Look at that blue. Look at the ring. Isn't it stunning? And it's just absolutely lovely. We have this beautiful metallic on the back, and it says here on the back, she would know the world of vengeful gods and monsters, and the lengths one would go for love, and nothing would ever be the same for her again. So lovely, lovely, lovely on this first book. And as we open it up, here is the beautiful front cover. Just look at that beautiful silver. Yee! Okay, just so freaking pretty. And then when we open up the front page, there's the book plate. Isn't it so beautiful? I can't, guys. I can't even with how stunning that is. It's just so incredibly beautiful. And of course, it is a signed copy by the lovely author herself. And I am just so incredibly pumped to read this. Here are the beautiful painted edges on this first book. The second book in the series is A Curse of Blood and Stone. And again, I just love the pink, love the hidden sword that's coming into the lovely vines right here. And then here is the beautiful back end of this book. And it says here, I do not know how to love you and to be a good king to my people. Absolutely gorgeous. And then as we remove this cover, of course, it was already opened to the signed copy. Then we have here the beautiful front cover, again with the beautiful silver filigree, just absolutely gorgeous on the actual hardback. And then when we open up to the first breastplate, we have here, again, the two of them with the armor on the front cover. And I just love the details in these books, like just so gorgeous. So there we go. That is book number 2 in this beautiful, beautiful series of books. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just so excited that this finally showed up. I know it doesn't sound like I'm very excited right now. I will be the first one to say that I do have some pretty severe allergies that are kicking my butt right now. Also, it's either that or I'm getting a cold because I have been nonstop like sneezing and runny nose and just tired. So I do apologize for that, but trust me when I say super excited. Then we have book number 3 here, which is Queen of Thieves and Chaos. And again, just that beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous cover. And then of course we have up here in the vines, the mask. And then on the back here, we have the beautiful flowers that are continued in the theme. And it says, you betrayed your brother to steal a broken crown. And then on the interior of this book, it is once again signed by our lovely author. And then the inside of this book made me want to cry. But before we do that, can we talk about these beautiful butterfly wings? Like, oh my gosh, like so stunning. Just absolutely gorgeous. The little details. And then here is, oh, gorgeous. Look at her wings. Look at the details on those wings. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. And of course, the painted edges, which are just absolutely phenomenal. It also just occurred to me that I forgot to show you guys the painted edges on the previous book. So let me show you those real quick so you can see this beautiful theme that we have going on. So again, with that floral vine pattern here, just absolutely gorgeous on the previous one too. And then of course, the final book in the series, A Dawn of Gods and Fury. Now this puppy is big, it's a fat book, but look at that. Look at the gorgeousness of this cover and look at the bone crown. Like, oh my gosh, so stunning. Here's the back. And it says here, prophecy always finds a way. Like so incredible. And then let me just take this cover off to show you guys. And again, we're back to the horns on the front cover. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here is the lovely inside. Just gorgeous. I love these end plates. Like they're so pretty, the bookends. And then let's just see here. We have, of course, the signature. And here are the lovely painted edges of this gorgeous, massive beauty. And that brings me to the end of the K.A. Tucker books that I got from FairyLoot, which was just so incredible. The other book that has recently come out is the 3rd book in the Foxglove King trilogy. Now, in that particular series, I do have the Foxglove King from FairyLoot, as I did recently get that one as well on the secondhand market, and I just pre-ordered the 3rd book in that series. However, I haven't been able to find the Hemlock Queen anywhere for the FairyLoot edition, so I ended up getting it off of Etsy with like a moss color painted edge, which I think is still quite stunning. But let me show you guys this other book that I did end up getting from FairyLoot. This is the Foxglove King by Hannah Witten, and again, just so beautiful. I love the purple on this, but what's the most stunning aspect of this book is honestly the inside cover. And you guys are gonna die when I show you the inside cover of this. By the way, here is the inside option for the cover. I am obviously sticking to this one here. Before I show you guys the painted edges, here is the interior plate on this book, and then here is the second back end. But just look at the hardback. Okay, I died, guys. This is so freaking pretty. Like, I cannot get over how gorgeous this hardcover is. It's stunning. And then here are the beautiful, beautiful painted edges. So if anyone knows of anyone who's selling the Hemlock Queen in the Fairy Loot edition, please let me know, because I need to get my hands on that book. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. But I am so excited for this trilogy. I'm so excited that it's getting completed this year. And I'm so excited that the third book in the series will be released. So naturally, when those books come into my hand, I will definitely share them with you. But absolutely thrilled about this book that showed up in my mailbox today. And I paid $35 for it. So I'm so excited that I got it at the same price that I could have gotten it off the website. And to the seller, thank you so much for parting with this book, because she is going to make me a very, very happy woman. Finally, in terms of hauls, I had thought about potentially getting like these cute little Labubus, because they've been everywhere. And I'm like, they're so cute. And I don't want to spend like a ton of money on them, but I wouldn't mind getting like small ones potentially to just have in my collection with my keys and stuff. So while I didn't want the massive ones, I was open to getting some mini ones. And there is this Etsy seller who actually makes mini Labubu keychains. And she sent this little card with the purchase, and it says, "Thank you for your purchase. If you love your order, please leave a review." And it's by a woman named Liz. The packaging that it came in was so stunning. And it came like in this beautiful packaging, and it also has a little Labubu sticker on the front, which is just so cute. I'm obsessed. So moving into the first Labubu keychain, we have the little green one, and it comes packaged with this beautiful ribbon, and it has a little Labubu sticker, and it has a little token saying that this is in fact the green one, which I'm just so pumped about. I'm actually just gonna pull this off because it's just too cute. And here is the little Farmer Labubu sticker. And here is the little baby green Labubu sticker. So let's see what she looks like. I haven't actually opened this yet. Oh, that's to die for. That is so cute. She's so cute and tiny. Look at her. Oh my God. And she has her little balloon that goes with this too. It's just too cute. I can't wait to hang this off of a bag or off of a set of keys. Like, how cute is that? That's adorable. I'm super excited to see this next one. So this is the white Labubu, and here we have again the little Labubu sticker, and then we have the little white Labubu. Here we go. Oh, and she comes with her little die. How precious. Isn't she too precious to even, like, oh my gosh, so freaking cute. I love these little nano Labubus. Thank you to this Etsy seller. I will definitely attach her shop down below if anyone is interested in checking out her products. I realize this craze is probably going to end at some point, and I realize like I'm not a big fashion queen when it comes to like the charms and stuff like that. I tend to go more for vintage styles, but this is just too cute to ignore. And I clearly love a little gimmicky piece. Like, I have so many of these custom like sweaters and t-shirts and things like that that are book related, and I just love anything that's just like cute and fun. And why not support a small business? So that's where I'm at. But that does bring me to the end of this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys liked this unboxing, definitely give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you liked best. I also, if you can find the Hemlock Queen, the Fairy Loot version, please let me know. Your girl is looking. But that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm going to get back to reading Gothicana and hopefully getting some sleep so that I will be fully and functioning tomorrow when I got to go in for work. But thank you so much for watching. I will link these things in the description below if they're still available. Otherwise, I'll at least link the Fairy Loot website for the US version so that you guys can go check that out if you are interested in any special editions, as well as the Etsy seller for these little mini Labubus. And I will catch you guys in the next video. For those of you that are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If this channel seems like it would be something you'd be interested in, primarily based on bookish content, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. I put out videos every Wednesday and Sunday. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me to be cultivating and creating this community with you guys, and I can't wait to talk more about books very, very soon. Thank you so much, and wherever you guys are, morning, evening, or night, I hope you and your loved ones are having a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.